This is Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search for my site. I'm reading from the New York Times. This is inspired by Donald Trump's criticism of Hillary Clinton for deleting emails. Now, what he accused her of is deleting emails that had been subpoenaed for investigation. This is a crime. And I thought I had followed the email scandal, though I will admit being bored with it. Generally finding the Republicans alleging massive content and interest and me finding limited content of interest. So when Donald made this accusation, it got my attention and I did a little reading. Not a lot. I got to this a little more quickly than I was. My early searches were sort of missing and I thought it was going to be a long drawn-out process, but I found this in the New York Times, and of course I did not read conservative media. Conservatives think of the New York Times as liberal media, and I agree it's liberal, that it is certainly not just conservative. Though whether it's conservative or liberal is not the point. Whether it's credible is the point, and that's up for interpretation. I have obviously chosen to read this. I wouldn't be wasting my time on text that I believed was biased. So without saying, I am saying indirectly, I believe this is a balanced report, and it sort of lays this accusation to rest for me. September 27th. Now the timing of this becomes clear in the text, but it's between the first debate and the second presidential debate, because in the text, New York Times refers to Lester Holt, who was the monitor, the debate, I'm not using the right word, the debate, the media person that managed the debate. There were two people in the second debate, and the one person in the first debate is Lester. Amigo, I gotta call you back. So again, September 27th from the New York Times. Clinton is doing her best to move beyond the controversy over her use of a private email server as Secretary of State, saying only last night that she made a mistake and declined to address why the emails were deleted. She didn't answer Trump questions. However, there is an answer. The bottom line, Clinton believed the deleted emails were not work-related. In late 2014, the State Department asked Clinton and other former secretaries of state to hand over any work-related emails that they may have. By then, Clinton had already deleted some emails over time as an ordinary user would. FBI Director James Comey told lawmakers at a July congressional hearing. And she tasked her legal team to determine which of the roughly 60,000 emails still on her server were work-related. Clinton told the FBI that she directed her legal team to provide any work-related emails to the state. However, she did not participate in the development of the specific process to be used in or in discussions with the location of where her emails might exist. The FBI concluded in its investigation summary of the case. Comey testified that the FBI didn't find any evidence of evil intent and intent to obstruct justice. To determine which emails were work-related, a member of Clinton's legal team did four things. She automatically deemed any email sent from or to a .gov or .mil address as work-related. She searched the tens of thousands of emails for names of senior State Department officials, lawmakers, foreign leaders, and other government officials. She conducted a keyword search for work-related emails, for work-related teams, terms, and she looked at sender, recipient, and subject of every email for other potentially work-related emails, but did not read the contents of those emails. Clinton, in December 2014, Clinton's legal team provided about 30,000 emails totaling 55,000 pages to the State Department. Clinton then was asked by her lawyers at the end, do you want us to keep the personal emails? And she said, I have no use for them anymore. It's then that she issued direction to her technical people to delete them, Comey told lawmakers. In total, more than 30,000 emails were deleted because they were personal and private about matters I believed were within the scope of my personal privacy, Clinton told reporters March of 2015. As the controversy around her private emails was growing, they had nothing to do with work, Clinton added. I didn't see any reason to keep them. No one wants their personal emails made public, and I think most people understand and respect that privacy. Clinton said her team went through a thorough process to identify work-related emails, and she had absolutely confidence everything that was done in a way Connect work is now in the possession of the State Department. However, after a year-long investigation, the FBI recovered more than 17,000 emails that had been deleted or otherwise not turned over. 17,000 emails that had been deleted or otherwise not turned over to the State Department, and many of them were work-related, the FBI has said. Republicans, critics have accused Clinton of using private server and ultimately deleting emails to skirt federal records laws aimed at promoting transparency. Earlier this month, the chairman of the House Oversight Government Reform Committee, Jason Chaffetz, a Republican of Utah, said, the sequence of events leading up to the destruction of Secretary's email raises questions about whether Secretary Clinton, acting through her attorneys, instructed aides and others to destroy records relevant to a congressional investigation of the deadly Benghazi attack. At a July hearing before Chaffetz committee, Representative Jim Jordan, Republican of Ohio, asked Comey, did Secretary Clinton know her legal team deleted those emails they kept from Congress? I don't believe so, Comey responded. During Monday night's debate, Trump promised to release his tax returns when she releases 30,000 emails that have been deleted, adding that he would go against the advice of his lawyer if she releases her emails. Moderator Lester Holt then asked if it meant releasing his tax returns was negotiable. Trump responded, it's not negotiable. No, let her release her emails. Why did she delete those emails? This has been Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search for my site. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, good evening, a restful night's sleep. Ciao.